What it do, people? Welcome to the Beats and Chill podcast. It's your boy Hometown. Got Jazz to my left.
Hey.
Raul to the right. Fofo behind the cam.
Yo.
What a mic. Thank you guys for tuning in this week. This is episode 46.
Mm-hmm.
And we back here with the vibes, new topics, new music we want to talk about. Even though we really haven't been listening to too much music, we just kind of gracing over shit we kind of heard. Just living.
Yes,
just living.
That's exactly the case.
You know, but also I encourage you guys too to like comment. Others, if you're seeing this on Instagram, if you're seeing this on YouTube, comment and let us know what we should be listening to. You know what I mean? We always down to listen to new shit. We always posting new music. Follow us on Instagram, beatsnchill 813. You know, but what we starting out with? Do you want to start with new music first?
Yep, I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. Khaled.
It's terrible. It's TikTok music.
Yeah.
It's not garbage water because it's what you had and what you did with it.
Right.
You have songs. You have Lil Baby on songs, Carter B on songs, Meg Thee Stallion on songs, Bieber and 21. Those things could sound way better.
Right.
And the kind of music that you laid it on or how it was produced,
right,
it just seemed like plug and play on some Lego shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't seem well produced. It seemed like I have this beat. I think they'll sound good on it. Let's go ahead and match the BPMs and put it up.
Right.
And that's how it was made. So I really do not like, even the Jay-Z Nas joint, I was listening to it very underwhelmed. I'm like, okay.
That SoundCloud sample?
Yeah. I'm like, okay. Like, it's turning into, I think Khaled albums are turning into what Puffy used to do on Bad Boy. Take an old sample and like redo it. But Puffy used to make them shits hard.
Yeah.
It was classic songs that he used to make hard. Like, now he's taking, besides like what, the Bryson Tiller Wild Thoughts, besides that sample, think of all the other samples that he used that have fell flat.
Right.
Like, okay, I remember where this song is from, but
Yep.
Okay.
And it's just, like I said, it's not that it's terrible,
right,
but it should be so much better. Right. So there's so much anticipation when you read the track list. Right.
Yep.
You know, oh, they on a song together. Oh, this gonna be.
Yeah.
I was like Meg Thee Stallion and what's his name?
Lil
Post
Baby.
Malone. I don't even fuck with Post Malone like that, but I was anxious to see how that was gonna sound.
Right. Yeah.
It did not sound good.
I don't even remember
and
that.
I think honestly, like, because I posed a question: when did we have ever had an actual album by Khaled that was good? And for me, I never really gave that a thought or cared that his albums were good. I just knew he gave us a song for the summer or for the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you.
But at the same time, I think maybe Khaled or whoever's on his team that's helping put the album together, maybe they need to just try a different approach. You've been doing the same thing since 06, 07. Like,
it must be making him some kind of money.
Well, yeah, because
all that music gonna make him money, especially like when I was listening to it. Like I was saying, it's like TikTok music. Every song you could do the little shoulder, whatever, bob. They do it and make a little money off of that.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely. I used to feel like Khaled just made music that would play in the club, like the annoying songs that DJs could put on in the club.
Right.
I'm so hood.
Yeah, shit like that.
Got that bandana around my waist.
Right. But I think too, like, I think what it comes down to is that it doesn't really have any like real taste.
Yeah, I don't got no feeling behind it. It's plug and play, man.
I wish he'd just do something with what he different. What, like, every time DJ Khaled come out with something, I'm like, I know what I'm gonna expect.
And it might not even just start with the music. It might not even start when you say that. I don't think it starts with the music. I think it starts with everything, like the name of the album, the imagery, like everything.
Let me pause you right there. The name of the album.
Khaled.
Can anybody get in the comments when this is posted, and please tell me what the hell sense that makes? Could you please go ahead and tell us?
Do you got a theory?
No, I just saw the album cover has both his sons on there. I believe their last name is Khaled, so you just put Khaled to represent one son on the left, one son on the right. That's what I just think. I mean, it just makes sense. But
that is the shittiest.
He should have did Khaled versus Khaled and did music based off how he feel on one son and then the other son. Not like it's not going against them, but like how he was feeling when he had one kid and then how he was feeling when he had another kid. Because everybody goes in their different emotions. That's fine. At least it'll be interesting.
I think maybe he shouldn't. I think he should go to Astro route and don't list the features. Don't list the features. Let's get surprised when we hear the music. You know what I mean?
It's still what he does with the features, though.
No, but we see it. We see like the album art and the title, like the features are all listed. It just looks like a bunch of artist soup, just a bunch of
like
shit
a
on
music
there.
festival.
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, it
like a music festival lineup.
It's really like a music festival.
Everybody who hot right now, they gonna be on this, so y'all gonna want to listen.
He might as well do festivals instead of.
Might as well, because that album shit ain't really working. I mean, you know, Drake. Anytime Drake give him a record, it's gonna pop. But
Yeah.
Drake, that's Drake. Drake is Drake. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe you should hide the features. Focus on the theme. Focus on not to say focus on the theme, because he does obviously, but it's like really.
So yeah, that's my whole thing. If it's his kids on the front of the album, I don't feel like
a lot of
his last one was called Son of Khaled, right?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
I don't.
His son was on the album. I remember that.
And now it's Khaled for what? 2 sons?
I don't understand.
I think he put his sons as like executive producers on the album and stuff.
That's cool, but where's the thought behind it? You know what I'm saying?
You just need to. Yeah, the shit trash, man.
I don't feel a family vibe if that's what he was going for.
The shit trash, man.
I think So all right. So then
I was bothered. I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all know I was bothered by how underwhelming it was. You know what I'm saying?
Twitter ripped the fucking Twitter. One thing I don't like is when Twitter comes after Jay-Z on like rap.
They just like to come after people that's on top, so I don't care about that.
I know, but specifically Jay-Z.
Yeah, because he's on top.
Because the conversation now is all Jay-Z rap about is having money, having Beyonce, and like being a billionaire, having Beyonce, and he got to do this for Blue. Is it like a joke?
Okay, what does Lil Baby rap about? Having money.
Oh, I agree.
Having bitches, and he don't have
bitches,
and he raps about his little girl, right? Because then he have a daughter.
Yeah, but my thing is I ain't tripping about it. My thing is just like niggas just y'all bitch y'all. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
very much.
He's literally rapping about what he does.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah,
it just they need to have lives. People need to just
get find an artist that is aligned with you.
Relatable.
That's why I was listening, when I was listening to Cole and nigga was talking about college shit, I'm like, dog, this shit live.
Dollar in the Dream.
But then it's the Nas bars about being the Scarface of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency Scarface. Like people's like, I woke up this morning and heard Nas talking about he the cryptocurrency Scarface. And it's funny, but it's like, man, like I just think people don't like this is why older niggas in rap or hip hop aging is looked down upon, and why you got these older niggas embarrassing themselves in the culture of hip hop because
wait. I do not think they embarrassing themselves.
No. I'm not talking about them embarrassing themselves. I'm talking about the older rap niggas that's acting like they clearly higher 30, 40s acting like doing young 20-year-old
young nigga shit.
Yeah, like
okay.
niggas not aging with hip hop, but I see that audiences, y'all don't really respect these niggas that grow older in hip hop, man. Y'all don't really, y'all either don't listen or support their music for real. Yeah. And then the niggas that's actually successful that may have probably had a past of, whatever, y'all just continue to use that against them and clown them, right? Like Jay-Z will always be clown. Every time Jay-Z comes out his mouth to rap, it's going to be about how we tired of him.
Look like a camel.
Are they going to talk about how he look? Which is cool. You can talk about how people look. If
that shit is funny though.
But it's either you're gonna talk about how if he talks about money, he a capitalist, right? Yeah. Then it's like he talk about his wife, but you cheated on her. Like it's always
gonna be something.
Always gonna be something.
Yeah. So said you want to be starting something.
Got to be starting.
But the cryptocurrency Scarface was kind of funny. I ain't gonna like
some of the jokes are funny, but
memorable bar, man. That's a God MC right there.
Memorable doesn't always mean good. I'm gonna say that right now.
Hey, I didn't say that. It's God MC though.
He was invested in Ring like before it.
Get your shit off, King. Get your shit off, King. Get your shit off. Get your cryptocurrency
shit off. That nigga was invested in mad
That's
shit
not
though.
Cryptocurrency, bro. Ring is that the little ring on your
get your shit off.
Oh, he invested in Ring.
Invested about I don't know, like maybe like 10, 12 years before it really popped up.
Yeah, the nigga was like, you know what? This rap shit not working out. Let me start investing. Yeah, so I can be straight and still rap.
Rap shit don't pay you forever. So
exactly.
That's straight. Everybody should be if you're a rapper or anticipating rap. Okay. You should go ahead and start looking at other things that'll take you past your next album.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, and he got a Grammy, so at this point, we don't have to care about Nas no more. He good. He set. He got a Grammy.
I don't know.
Case closed. Boom.
Don't know about all that, but
We don't. I mean, we don't need another album. We don't need another album from him at this point, do we?
I don't feel like
he got the Grammy.
I always welcome it as long as it don't sound like Lost Tapes too.
Because the thing is, every time we wanted an album from Nas, because we wanted to see if he could make an album that was worthy of like getting celebrated or winning a Grammy. Even though you could put an asterisk on the Grammys this last Grammys or whatever, because nobody made the drop for real. But we always was like, all right, this might be the one for Nas, right? Well, even though some
Life
people feel like
good.
it was,
He should have definitely won that.
Right.
For Life is Good.
But he won though. He won.
Yeah.
He won.
I mean, I don't like that he won.
That's what I'm saying. I know it's like an asterisk, but it's like
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
But he won, so we don't really need another album.
For Life is Good, and Freddie Gibbs should have won this past year.
Like if Kanye West say I'm going to produce another album for Nas, would I listen to it? Yeah, but it's like we don't need it.
I'm not anticipating that.
Like we don't need it. We don't need it for that moment again.
Yeah, he's reached the pinnacle.
Right. He got the Grammy.
He
already got the classic.
He got a couple classic albums.
The epitome of a classic album. He has it. Right. So cool. Next on the music.
Next.
Take it away, Jazz.
Music. What? Willow Smith. Why you do Willow like that?
No, I just asked.
I like that she's going down a different. You're right. Well, I was just looking at the stuff that I knew about.
I ain't gonna cap though.
Like Avril Lavigne.
I do like a song. She got a song. I can't name it.
I know the song that goes. Wait a minute.
It came out like late last year.
You heard?
It's called Meet Me at Our Spot.
Ooh, yeah. But have you heard? Wait a minute.
No.
That song be jamming
right
too.
now.
I could tell she was going towards the rock path with the change of music, which I like it. I mean, hell,
I whip my head back and forth. Don't sound too much like it's not far away from it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Even though that's like years ago, but
damn.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, hey, once again, we got to preface it. We did not listen to these albums in full, guys. No. Okay, so it's not going to be an album review episode. No. These are just things that we heard that came out.
That's the album?
No. Just music. Just music. Period.
Okay.
Just some of these things we just heard just from being online, being on your phone. Played a little bit while you was working or some shit. We ain't fully go through a full round of listening to the shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I listened to that DJ Khaled album and I did not like it.
I listened to it this morning. I felt like I wasted my time.
I did not like it. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. I remember the last Khaled album that had remember when they had the Big Sean controversy shit?
Yeah.
Where it sounded like he was coming at the Kendrick.
Oh yeah, how can I forget?
The one where like he had a headache on the front cover.
Yeah, on every album,
all the covers.
Wow.
But on that album, I remember the one song that I could not stop listening to was the one that had Earth Gang with J. Cole. Can't call it. I was like, oh shit, this is pretty good.
Shit slapped.
But I was just like, out of a lot of the songs, that was like one of the songs that I really liked.
It's on a DJ Khaled album. I must have missed this one.
That's where it got premiered. I think it got premiered on that.
And then they put it on Bears like.
Maybe I just saw DJ Khaled and was like,
Yeah. See? But yeah,
that's understandable.
Drum
on one still the GOAT, DJ Khaled.
You think that's the best DJ Khaled song?
That's one of the.
It's
a timeless song.
If you think, I'm saying, if out of all the songs he's come out with, you think that's the best song he's ever put out?
Yes.
I like I'm So Hood.
So. Which one?
I don't think I'm So Hood is that.
I'm So.
I'll give Taking Over
I'm
for I'm So Hood.
I'm So Hood is annoying.
I'll take it over. I'm going with Taking Over. I'm going with Taking Over.
I respect that. Both got GOAT Weezy verses, so I can give a damn.
That's probably one of the best Weezy verses I've heard.
I touch you, bang it, out to Matt. That nigga Weezy was the man, son.
Dram, AKA or Shelly, formerly known as Dram.
What?
Dropped his.
Wait, that's his name. No?
I thought that was the name of the album.
But he goes by. It's like self-titled.
Shelly is his real name, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Really?
I'm not
is
sure.
His name like Sheldon or something?
Don't know.
Wait.
Don't know, brother. Don't know. But he dropped his album along because he's also under Love Renaissance, the Love Renaissance label.
You hit me.
You
caught me.
He's this guy that we're seeing on our TV screen right now. Boogie is also under Love Renaissance.
West Side Boogie.
West Side Boogie.
Man.
Yeah, they got squad. They got squad. Atlanta.
Wait, so is he still on Interscope?
Yeah. Love Renaissance is under Interscope.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Shelley dropped. He's doing some singing on it. I think he's clarifying that I am an R&B artist. I'm not like a weird rapper singer. I am an R&B artist.
Yeah, I was over broccoli.
Steal another song from him and make it a top 10 hit.
Sound like that by myself.
He do sound like you chose that.
That was the little.
You chose
that. Was
that.
the excerpt you chose.
Oh,
People
man.
like, huh? What the fuck is that?
Soulja Boy.
She make it clap.
You.
It ain't a new song because y'all heard it, but the video came out.
Video came out and people are surprised that it's Soulja. Like, oh, I didn't know it was Soulja Boy.
Yeah, there's a Twitter thread going around talking about, oh, that's his song.
Literally, some of the first lyrics in the song is him saying his
Soulja,
names.
Draco.
Wow.
Don't know how you mix that up.
Hey man, legend.
I seen something talk about he created FaceTime.
Hey. Does it kiss me through the phone? That's how he made the connection?
He created FaceTime.
Damn,
Soulja's
legend.
Soulja's a funny guy, man.
He a GOAT, bro. He a GOAT.
He is. I can't say nothing against what he did.
Nothing at all.
He created
He's
his
a
empire,
YouTube
man.
sensation.
Anybody y'all check the I will say one of the things I did like that came out was the Baby Keem joint with Travis Scott.
Oh, hell yeah.
That shit was dope.
Durag, what?
Durag Activity.
Yeah.
Durag Activity.
Produced by Super Duper Brick.
Okay.
Oh, I know Super Duper Brick.
And Kyle.
Yeah.
Durag Activity.
That
was
Travis
the video was dope. Travis Scott,
came in and slid that hoe.
That nigga look like he been 24 for the last 6 years.
He gonna
bro.
age like Pharrell.
And that nigga dropped the sixes, which I was able to cop.
Y'all can cop?
You just.
I cop.
Oh my god.
Which I was able to cop. So
He said
catch
you
your boy in some
probably
British
did.
khakis. soon.
This man here just don't fucking miss, man.
I try not to miss when it's important.
Hey man, we was talking about that in the group chat. We was like, Travis Scott's he's really been doing all the things we want. Honestly, when it comes to the merch, music,
video games,
fucking video games, and sneakers.
Damn, like
he probably be on a animation for something soon.
Truly an MVP. I'll tell you that right now. Shit, yeah, but the Baby Keem record. So so now let's go into the news, right? Because Baby Keem is connected to, one of the GOATs in music right now.
Top Dog Entertainment.
He's connected to Jay-Z. For real?
Jay-Z. He's connected to Kendrick Lamar, and we know Kendrick Lamar is a part of the
TDE.
the highly anticipated label TDE, and they made news that the wait is over March 7th. That's it. That's all they said.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Who we thinking? Let's go. Let's make a bet now. Let's make a bet.
We
now.
gonna make a bet.
Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet.
We
Let's make a
gonna
bet.
make a bet.
I could care less.
Let's make a bet.
They need anybody.
Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet.
Really,
Everybody
could it be anybody?
It don't matter if Absol drops. It don't matter if Isaiah drop. It don't matter.
Let's go.
It don't matter.
All right, so tell me your guess. Tell me your guess.
If I had to guess,
Who's dropping May 7th? This is next week.
it would either be Isaiah Rashad.
Don't pick one.
Because I know that project is done.
Pick one, bro. Pick one. Don't do that
Yeah,
bullshit.
don't do that.
Stop being safe.
I'm even finna answer straight up. So you
Pick one, bro. Is it Isaiah Rashad? That's what you're going with?
This is just acting like it's an essay question.
Isaiah Rashad.
Okay.
I'm going with SZA.
Zay.
Oh, okay, I was saying, who's that? Who's that?
This nigga ain't a fan.
Who's that? I'm gonna go with
You gonna try to be different?
You gonna go with Absol.
He gonna try to be different.
No. I'm gonna go with
You better not say Zachary or
I just
Reason.
Reason. That's what it's gonna be.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna say somebody was just way off.
It's gonna be fucking Reason. Watch.
Even though his
I bet
album
it just
good,
be a
it ain't.
single. Everybody gonna be hyped for an album and just a song come out.
Okay.
Yeah.
My prediction is either SZA's album or it's gonna be Zay's music video.
Why do you say Isaiah Rashad?
I don't think it's his album.
Because all the
Why do you
conspiracy
guys say Isaiah Rashad? Team Isaiah Rashad here.
They've been he been promoting like clips of music for the longest on Twitter. So
My favorite clip was when he was like, "Damn, did these niggas drop his bitch off and leave?"
yeah, and
Damn,
then everybody's gonna turn it up
that
on
shit
there.
so hard. I need to hear that.
Yeah.
I'll go back and play that clip
He's
all
been
the time.
previewing clips from his album for a minute.
Yeah.
I can see why people say
Damn,
SZA
did
because
this nigga drop his
SZA
bitch
drop
off and
hit
leave?
different.
Damn, did this nigga
And,
drop his bitch off and
You gonna break the couch doing all of
shit
that.
already broke. This couch stays here. This
Thank
couch
you for
stays
saying
here
that,
with this
because-
apartment when I leave.
Gift.
Like it's furnished already. My God.
Stop. Oh my god.
Just based on Twitter, man.
The conspiracy theorists
they're
out
saying
there.
that
that went digging.
His grandma's birthday
on May 7th, right?
On May 7th. So.
That's a little ridiculous. I think it's wild that people went that deep to find out.
They're fans.
I'm a fan too,
no, they're
but
Derricks. I'm gonna tell you that. Don't hip hop theories run deep.
That ain't gonna be the name of my tribe. The Derricks. That sound like that fucking. You know what that sound like? Remind me of that damn animated video of the baby. It was like, let's go. The fuck? That shit creeped me out, man.
Dear.
Like
let's go. It's a bunch of Derrick's Therian people all fucking deaf. Thought at camp.
Wow.
Oh man,
that's creepy.
So you say reason?
Yeah.
Nah, be for real, dog.
If I'm gonna be for, I'm gonna say Schoolboy Q. I'm gonna say Schoolboy Q.
I can see that.
I can see that too.
I think Schoolboy Q. Honestly, I think Schoolboy Q has probably the most to prove right now. The reason why I feel like
because that last album,
not slide. And it changed after when Mac Miller passed away.
Yeah,
so definitely. I feel like he has music that's probably that he still wants to release. And with Zay, he don't really have much to prove. Like he dropped a banger, and he's just highly anticipated. He ain't dropped since 2016. But I think with Schoolboy Q, I feel like they really want to like.
It's been since 2016.
2016.
Mm-hmm.
The Sun's Tirade was in
2016.
Yes.
Man.
Damn.
It's been a minute.
I was playing that shit the other day.
Yeah. So I think Schoolboy Q might be the one that actually dropped because I feel like he was one of the second in line.
Right.
And I feel like because he's the second in line, I think he has the most to improve. Now I think it's changed. I don't think he's second in line no more. I think it go Kendrick, SZA, and then after that it gets weird.
Yeah.
I think Solo is gonna be up there in the top.
I'm talking about based off of like popularity and like success.
Popularity.
Yeah.
Like they're the only two that
my brother was telling me SZA's album hasn't left the Billboard since it's been out.
Yeah, it's a few artists that albums that haven't like I think.
Didn't Kendrick Lamar get his flower? Every song on Damn is certified gold or platinum or something like that.
Yeah.
But Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Schoolboy Q, man.
I can see that.
I feel like that's rare. Like I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, might get a Zachary.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen either. When those albums, like they newest people come out, it just be like, okay, we dropping this album and we know everything.
It could be fucking Sir.
If it's Sir, oh my God, I love Sir.
He already dropped. Didn't he just drop an album
like that?
Like,
could be fucking Sir.
Could be Sir. Like he didn't matter.
Yeah, it could be Sir.
Like you were not anticipating that.
I love Sir's music. If he came out with an album,
I mean, I'm not mad if he. I'm not mad. I'm never gonna be mad if they drop anything R&B from their label. Never.
Yeah, that's true. They got some good R&B
But the way
artists.
you said it still is funny.
It could be Sir.
But it's this week though. It's literally 5 days away.
Oh,
bro.
so I was thinking about that. Are we going to album review this album?
Oh, y'all want to make that first reaction video?
How long is that gonna be? The whole album? We gonna skip through it, right?
I mean, we can chop up the video. We don't gotta like play the whole video like that. You know what I mean?
We are gonna be here for at least an hour.
For a whole hour. It changed.
Don't worry, man.
Niggas don't like me, man. Niggas don't like me, man.
Wow.
Oh man,
that's
but
funny.
Yeah, we can do that. I ain't opposed.
That's cool.
So that means we can't listen to the album when it first come out now.
No.
Whenever. So what? We trying to be here at your crib on some midnight shit? Fucking hey, get it off.
We about to have an album release party.
We sit here with bottles of Sprite. All right, man. When this shit about to drop, man, let's go.
Oh, that's funny. That's pretty funny. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But May 7th, TDE is releasing an album. Wow. That's crazy. But they could pull a fucking Drake on this, man. Drake said January. This is goddamn May.
That's why I said it could be a single. We could be getting hyped for a single.
That's what I'm saying. I could care less. Just drop something, man.
True.
Just make sure it's fine.
Let's stay on music. Let's stay on more music news. Shout out to Division, R&B group. They signed a management deal with Love Renaissance in Atlanta. So shout out to them.
Round of applause for them.
For sure. I'm gonna try to put that. You see me put that in the podcast. You see me? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to Joey Badass as well for getting the Oscar.
Yay.
For the Netflix film he did. I can't remember the name of it, but it was definitely a police.
Yeah, Two Distant Strangers.
Two Distant Strangers. Police brutality film. Don't recommend you watching it. If that's not really a thing, hey, don't watch it.
Yeah. That seems to be all we have.
That's the genre now.
Talking about Oscars, John Baptiste. He's the musical director basically behind Stephen Colbert Show.
Okay.
He won an Oscar for his composition of Soul. He played all the music on Soul.
Oh, Soul.
Soul?
Yeah. So he played all the music for that. I watched the Stephen Colbert Show, so I know about him just from that. Like, because I remember like, damn, this nigga's pretty good. I was seeing him like play, and he had played some shit. When Mac Miller came on the show, he played like ladders. He had their band play ladders. So I was like, damn, this shit sounds good. Like, this nigga pretty nice. So when I watched Soul, I was like, damn, the music sounds good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I was questioning it, but I didn't really think about it. And then he was like, yeah, he's nominated for an Oscar for Soul. So shout out to John Baptiste.
I love Soul. That's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched it a couple times. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I was going to say shout out Daniel
Kaluuya?
Mm-hmm.
For winning
Black
Oscar
Messiah.
for Black Messiah?
Mm-hmm. He played that part.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you one.
Him
and Franklin Saint, they coming out with something soon. It look like them boys be chilling on a regular basis.
I am a revolutionary.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I ain't watched it yet.
It's
another black
movie.
trauma. Another police brutality black trauma. You know.
Yeah, it's still a good movie.
Still a good movie. Shout out to Dan Kaluuya, man. Also, shout out to Young Thug and Gunna.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
You seen the video where the white folk was in a boat getting tossed side to side and they made the ski video? That shit's funny.
Wow.
I love the internet, man. But shout out to Young Thug and Gunna. They went and bailed out a lot of people.
Why'd they make it seem like that video was filmed in 1996?
It's just the news, right? The way he was talking about it.
I'm like,
Young Thug and Gunna.
Like, when did they do this? Because I was looking, I was like, this is 40I?
Yeah.
For nonviolent crimes.
40I?
The resolution of that was terrible.
They bonded out a bunch of inmates at a local jail.
Nonviolent crime.
Nonviolent crimes who couldn't really afford their bail. So shout out to them. They bailed it out like, how many people they say they bailed out? Like
30.
30? It was only 30 people?
30-some. It was the most they could do.
So, right? 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was cool.
That's a lot.
Shout out to them, man.
Imagine you just got up in there and you found out Young Thug just made your bail.
Hell yeah. Don't let you be a rapper. Now you thinking like,
Hell
oh shit,
yeah.
like he be listening to my shit. Like, oh fuck.
Oh my God.
Mom, my life in a chain. Nigga, no it ain't, nigga. Get that job at Family
I'm
Dollar.
sure that's gonna be a rap bar. Young Thug, bail me out of jail.
Don't use that. Tell you that right now.
Young Thug, bail me out of jail.
Yeah, don't use that. Don't use that at all. I seen a tweet though that was like, Young Thug is doing all the things that these
other rappers say.
Yeah, basically it was like all these rappers that be talking about they want to do all this shit. You know what I mean? Young Thug is doing that. So
I agree.
I commend Young Thug, man. He put his team on. Also, they went number one
on the album.
Yeah.
For the sign language too.
Yeah, they went number
They
one.
already dropped the deluxe for that too.
Amen.
31 songs.
And I think the deluxe helps to boost the original too.
Yeah.
So they went number one for that. So he was like, took my whole label went number one. So that was cool way of looking at that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young Thug and the whole, YSL team.
Mm-hmm.
The beats on that album are amazing too. I'm gonna tell you, hey, if y'all ain't listening to that album yet, cause y'all think everything sound the same, the beats on that album are amazing.
Yeah, because like, how's he able to do that, but Khaled can't do?
You know what? I don't want to take it there.
That's what it is.
That's a great question, but I don't want to take it there.
Atlanta producers, man, it's just different, man.
It's different, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Who was that? Atlanta producers just different, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I see Young Thug is on the track, and when Young Thug or Gunna is on the track, and at the beginning I hear Weezy out of here. Oh yeah, my gosh.
Yeah,
that's like Young Dolph and Key Glock with
Let the
band play. Yeah,
yep.
Anytime I hear "Let the band play," it's a rap.
That's a hard ass drop. Let the band play.
That's how you come, Glock. That shit boosts me up, boy. You get me to do anything, just say that before you tell me to do something.
That shit boosted him up too, because that nigga snapped after that.
Yeah, he snapped. More music news, or just news and music, period. T-Pain went on Instagram or TikTok to show that he did not know how Instagram DMs work when it came to message requests, and had a lot of different message requests from popular people that he didn't know that he got over the past 2 years.
He said he checked it early on when message requests became a thing, and he said he had a bunch of dumb stuff in there like, T-Pain, can you buy me a drink? And like shit like that.
Wow,
and so he just never checked it again. So when he hired a social media manager, basically a social media manager, like, have you ever checked your like request? He goes, yeah, there's a bunch of dumb stuff. And he goes, no, you need to go check it. Hence the video we saw.
Yeah, so shortly after that, you see him in the studio with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
And
so the shit works.
And then people was like, somebody commented on Twitter. You know, I stay on Twitter. They was like, oh, he should do a YouTube series of like going and linking up all the people that he been ignoring. Message requests.
That sounds like a great idea for some millions and billions of views.
And he could probably make an album and it'd probably still be better than Khaled.
Khaled. A lot of Khaled hate.
Hey, that would be a great. He goes, meets the people that
try to make
them,
a song.
Make a song with them, and make a compilation album.
That would be dope.
That should have slapped.
Yeah. I'd watch and listen.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to T-Pain, man. Florida GOAT, right? That's another GOAT. It's a lot of GOATs you talk about on this
Tallahassee,
podcast.
Florida, man.
You know what I mean?
It's up and down the map, huh?
Hey.
Out here.
Anyone? Do we want to talk about this Kodak situation? We can be brief.
He guilty.
He's in trouble.
News reported he pled guilty.
He guilty
to the 20. Was it a 20?
He's in trouble.
What year was it? I think it was like a 2017, 2016.
That's what he pled guilty to.
Yeah, biting the girl and all of that.
He bitter.
They say like after the girl said she didn't want to do something with him, he like I want to say maybe like bit her and pulled on her or something like that. Don't know.
Hey man,
What?
I'm gonna reserve my opinion, man.
But I mean, it's out there. It's like the court footage is out there. You can see him talk about it and agree.
That remind me of that little Mozzie boy I seen. Mosey, whatever. He ran away and then turned himself in. Like, he's super guilty too.
TK turned himself in after doing the chase.
That's
The race.
different.
I said the chase.
He said the chase.
Thanks, appreciate you. Appreciate that, bro.
Oh, I say bank. But yeah.
Yo, you seen that?
You got talking to Mike, bro.
You seen that video on Twitter where they had the 2000s song playing and they got like TK playing or like over the dang what?
I think I seen a video somebody put like a little mashup.
Yeah, and it got like the
It was TK over was it Keep Sweat? Make It Last Forever?
Are you for real? I can't hear
I
this.
have not.
I can't hear this.
I think I seen that. I seen some funny ass video with that.
Now you trying to play both songs.
Oh,
Keem.
Casanova?
Yeah,
I think that's the name of the song. That's his actual name though?
Keem Ali.
Keem Ali.
Keem
You know
Ali.
he's managed by Lou Williams?
Did not know that.
Little basketball player.
Yeah, he's managed by him.
Hey,
I saw an ad of his new song. Like he got like a way more professional looking video, but the ad clearly showed Lou Williams' profile. And then I went to it. It's like, oh, he manages him. Like,
Interesting.
Hey man, didn't your boy Carl Crawford manage Meg Thee Stallion? They be out here, man.
Yeah, they do.
Carl Crawford played baseball
Wow.
For the Rays.
for the Rays. He managed Meg Thee Stallion, so hey, anything is possible.
Also, all right. So I wanted to two topics I want to talk about. 'Cause I want to get into Joe Budden podcast, but I want to talk about the Currency asking his fans on Twitter if they really be fucking with like his performances and stuff. He said like he notices that his music isn't the same as a lot of the artists on Rolling Loud.
Yep.
Right.
That's great.
And he's just wonder, if it's not on that same, it's not hype like that. So are y'all enjoying this? Because I'm coming with a whole different type of thing. And for some reason, it made me kind of feel bad, man. It made me feel bad that he even questioned that. Like it made me feel bad he even questioned that. Because it's like, bro, do you know what you've done for this platform? Right. Like, your Currency. Like, you probably performed on this platform more than any other artist that's on that stage before it was Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? It's called Rolling Loud. I don't know if you concert goers know this.
It's a moniker for weed smoking.
Yeah. So if anytime I see a news broadcast mentions the Rolling Loud Festival, I'm like, wow, they just said that on the news.
Just said The Smoking Weed Festival.
They out there rolling loud.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's, I just, politely quoted the tweet, and I told him, hey, man, like, you basically deserve to be there. You know what you did for this platform. Sit in your throne, sir. Just sit in your throne, man. Yeah. Like, don't question that, brother. You know what I mean?
Straight up and down.
But yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah, there's so many people that put actual videos under the comments of the concert. Like, people enjoy Curren shit still. Like.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I want to correlate that with like how with the Passion DMX, right? And then people, Swizz making a statement like give people their flowers now and stuff like that. Right. And I think in that moment, that was a glimpse. That was Currency's way of saying, "Hey, man, like how y'all feel?
Y'all still fucking with me?
Yeah, that was like a small way of him kind of showing that because he's really cool. Like he has a cool way of just communicating with his audience. He's not one of those, I'm going through shit. And I felt like that was his way of saying, like, y'all still fuck with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm glad people responded that way, But I don't know. It just made me feel. I kind of felt bad. I'm like, everybody get those feels. Like even the coolest of the cool niggas feel that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that was that's just something I wanted to mention. But as far as respect and getting their flowers, I think we got to talk about DJ Quik.
All right.
Got to talk about DJ Quik. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but I saw the video.
Segway God over here.
He burnt the check. He burnt the check from
Pets collection plate.
So there's a video going around of DJ Quik burning a check from Death Row Records, a royalty check, and I'm assuming the check amount was very low. You can't really see on the video because it's kind of like, not the best quality.
Recorded down to 2010 LG.
Wow.
720p.
But yeah, he started going off on a rant, basically saying like, this is disrespectful. I want my motherfucking flowers. And he started not just going after Death Row, but he started going after the entire industry. And was just like, I want my respect for what I did in this industry. I need to be respected like a god in this game, like a god producer. I need my respect for what I did for Hiding Here. I need my respect for what I did for King Kunta. They left me off the credits, even though he was like, shout out to TDE. We cool. They solid. Which I thought was kind of funny. He was talking about, just a lot of stuff that he did with other artists that he doesn't really get that respect for. And hate to say it, guys, but I kind of was like, damn, man, like we kind of be ahead of our time, man. Because we had, I know we didn't really get a chance to do it because it was part of 2020 that we were supposed to do those events.
Yeah.
But we had it scheduled for a DJ Quik night. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, I like the fact that that's what we do is give the flowers to the people that deserve them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we did this already for, I even had it. I was trying to schedule one for the H-Town legend, DJ Screw.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had all these in plan because I'm like, it's too easy to do the Dr. Dre's and the Pharrells and the Kanye's. You know what I mean? Like we can do that later, but let's give the other people they love, like people that don't know about, and also educate them because we try to implement some of the songs and stuff like that. But needless to say, DJ Quik, we fuck with you, man. You know what I mean? Respect you, brother.
For those that don't know who DJ Quik is, he's a legend.
DJ Quik
on the face of Mount Westmore, if there ever was one.
I like that.
He's produced countless hits before Snoop was Snoop, before Dre was Dre. He was out there giving the West a classic "I'm finna barbecue these ribs" sound.
What Kendrick say? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. That's DJ Quik, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Hey man.
So y'all, everybody got Spotify, Apple Music out there. Just go. He has put it like this. He has plenty of classic beats that's played like in the backgrounds when people do radio interviews, the background of commercials. Just go pull up Rhythmalism. If y'all want to listen to something, pull up Rhythmalism on your Apple Musics, on your Spotify's, and just listen to the instrumentation on some of those beats and the rhymes that he even puts over it. You know what I'm saying? All that player shit, rocking a perm and all of that, like real West Coast shit. So if y'all really into music and knowing about your roots and who came from what, I suggest y'all go pull them up.
Yeah. Do that. Do that for yourself. Do that for, if you're a fan of hip hop, do that, please. But at the end of the day, just continue to show the people love that we like the goats love, man. Yeah. Listen, we
so much hate going around already,
got something
man.
Come soon, man.
Just,
we gonna
you excited about your event?
Listen, man. Remember the conversation I had? I don't want to say it on pod, but you remember goat. Yeah. We got You see what I'm saying? It got All right.
Oh my goodness.
So
just say anything.
New music. I forgot. J. Cole has announced that off season.
Yep.
Is it's called off season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mixtape, right?
I don't know.
I think it's a mixtape.
I don't know.
One
he said it's done.
Albums from the Fall Off. Fall Off.
That's what I thought.
Fall Off is exactly what it sounds like.
So the Fall Off
is the album. Off season is the mixtape before the album.
So he said the off season is done. Didn't post something?
Yeah, it's off season.
Okay.
He had a whole list. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think it was off season. It was something else, and then it was Fall Off. I believe.
Yeah. Right.
So Fall Off is like technically, that's exactly what it is.
So he gonna fall off?
Like the retirement album?
Yeah, I ain't rapping no more.
He'll be done.
I'm sick and tired of rappers.
Rappers don't retire. Rappers don't retire.
That's because they don't have an option.
Rappers don't retire.
They never retire.
They do.
Ever since Jay-Z said he retired in fucking 2004.
But he retired though.
He just rapped the other day.
How many albums he came out with after Black Album?
But he retired though.
How many albums?
He came back though. Let me talk my shit.
No. Take the mic. Take the mic.
Did he not retire?
Nigga, he went on vacation.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's what the fuck he did. He took PTO. That's what the fuck he did.
That's exactly what he did.
He dropped the album quicker than Isaiah Rashad has dropped another one after Black Album.
Ooh.
I'm gonna add them sound effects in there too. I'm gonna have somebody back you up, Jazz.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
shut me up.
Do y'all feel like I seen, bro? It's like, since the shit that happened last year between him and No Name. I saw people when that news came out. I saw people like, girl, I'm not listening to him since that No Name shit. Like, anybody. Like,
they lying.
Okay.
They lying.
Cap.
People just straight up lying.
What?
Straight up lying. People be following trends so hard. Just let it go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm a Cole fan.
Of course,
yeah, definitely.
Cole fan like a motherfucker.
Dreamville and TDE gonna take over for the rest of the year. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Bro, you be saying you gonna slow everything down. You don't be putting no slow down shit out.
You want me? I got plenty.
Wow, you should go call him out on the podcast.
Let's talk about it. Talk to him. Talk to Samuel's voice. Let's talk about it.
You just go.
Sorry about that, bro.
Nah, that's great because I do got a slowed down series called "Are Your Batteries Dying?" up to volume 5. So I got plenty of slowed down series I'll be putting on my SoundCloud.
You called him out and he was ready.
Out here.
Stay ready, gotta get ready. I guess.
You know what I'm saying? But I drop another one just
Well, speaking of Raul, right? Segue God.
It's like an energy. It's like a segue energy.
Segue season heavy.
Yeah, Raul, man, you got a show coming up this month, man. End of the month, man. May 23rd.
I'm DJing on the behalf of Chicken Chan.
Yes,
AKA
sir.
Chandler, AKA We Keep It Heavy.
Heavy rotations pop up.
Yep.
Orlando.
Pop up in Orlando, where he's dropping his Orlando, I guess his version of Orlando Magic jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Got the orange on it with the green.
You seen the
white. I did
seen the
see
Shaq
that.
figure?
The chicken Shaq.
He got the shorts dropping too with Orlando written across the front.
Yeah.
He got 20 figurines of Shaq dunking with a chicken suit on. And I'm finna go ahead and turn up for that boy. There's a total of 5 DJs out there. There's Ja Kulas.
He said, I'll pay you the DJ or give you a free pair of shorts.
You got Tika Tour up there.
Yeah, we had some other people we had on the show.
Smooth.
We had Ja Kulas and Beta.
Yeah, Beta there. And then I'm finna be there. It's thrown by Chicken and Beer, the people who do chicken and beer.
Yeah, that's Ja Cool.
So there will be chicken and beer there if y'all
want.
Oh,
chicken.
Chicken. Man, look at Chan.
Man, like if they got that vegan chicken, I'm down. I'm
vegan chicken.
They basically said cauliflower.
You better bring.
Vegan chicken.
Ain't nobody eat no vegan.
It's gonna happen on May 23rd.
Chicken out of potatoes or something.
May 23rd from 1 to 7 because
that's a Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
So we may be potting. You know what I mean?
Potting in the potting.
Because everybody will get an hour. Everybody will get an hour.
Did you say from what time, brother? What was that?
That nigga said, "Excuse me."
We're carpooling this one?
Yeah, because I definitely don't want to drive.
So,
why not?
I hate driving.
I like
an hour and a half.
Hates.
That's like when you drive, the music sound better when you drive. Like
it do. Yeah. I got a nice system, right. But
however, I only listen to music that I never heard of the most when I'm riding with somebody. Like, all right, because I can't change it, so it's like, okay, I pay attention to it a little bit more.
Yeah, that is true. I'll be like, damn, they fucking.
So I need to make a playlist for
let me give y'all the address just in case. It's 643 Lexington Avenue.
Lexington.
That's all they put. So I'm gonna just say put Orlando after that.
Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
For anybody that's living in the Central Florida area, pull up on me. Pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
Y'all might can say a few words on the pod, man. We might be out there. So
for real.
You know what I mean?
For real.
Let's I know we got some like music topics. Just want to go through those real quick.
Let's go to the Joe Budden one right away. Let's go.
We're gonna end with the Joe. We're gonna end with that. Shout out to LeBron James. Anthony Davis back from injury. Shout out to LaMelo Ball back.
Yep.
NFL draft just went this past weekend. I didn't watch the draft. Go ahead, take it away, Fofo.
I didn't watch it either, bro.
You didn't watch it?
Nah.
So what's the pivotal things that happened?
Trevor Lawrence went number 1. I think Trey Lance.
Well, the Heisman winner got picked like. The Heisman winner get picked number 1.
Trevor Lawrence. I think he won.
No, the Heisman winner.
The white kid.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence.
He didn't go number 1, did he?
He went to the Jets. No, he went to the.
Somebody was like, I could have sworn it was a narrative that there was like the Heisman winner. They basically the same thing happened to him that happened to Lamar Jackson. They was like, oh, he finna eat these niggas up.
This is what happens when you listen to Twitter news, kids.
That's true. That's absolutely true, guys.
True.
If I'm correct, Trevor Lawrence won the Heisman.
I don't even know these niggas' names, brother. So you can say whatever.
How do y'all be knowing these people names?
ESPN. Watching the
games. That nigga watch football.
He watch football. I don't watch football. I watch like important games, but
I know basketball.
I just watch news. I watch ESPN.
I don't know football.
That's wraps up sports.
Yeah, for real.
Beats and sports is over.
Oh, and shout out to Issa Rae. I saw that a lot of artists got the invitations, like the Dreamville invites. She sent out invites to artists to the writers' room.
Okay.
So she has like her own label called Radio Records. Play off her name, Issa Rae.
Right. I think Fabo isn't he on?
I think he was invited. He was invited.
Yeah.
Deontay Hitchcock was invited. It was quite a few people that was invited. Yeah. So can't wait to see. I think they were all making music for like for certain films. Last season.
Insecure.
And all of that too. So
true. I hope
Issa Rae know how to put together a soundtrack.
Yes, she do.
Insecure.
Yeah.
Everything used to slap.
Yeah.
Every little intro music, interlude, piece of music used to use.
Yeah,
so
she do. So
I ain't even
man, I hope they got Sherelle back on there too, man. I hope she is.
Who's that?
Yeah. Oh, Sherelle. Hi, Sherelle. Or bye, Sherelle.
Yeah. Okay.
Kiki Kevin on. No.
Yeah. She started like her own little like web series and stuff. That shit is dope too. The little web series she did. Like it was like she would interview certain artist friends and stuff like that.
Like she would freestyle on there too, right?
Yeah, like she did like a bunch of different stuff. Like she sent them food and like tried different drinks out and stuff. Like she was cool. So
2 feet in my bag.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. We got to get down to the pod fathers, man.
Y'all have to enlighten me on this whole thing.
You got to talk about the pod fathers, man.
I'm
the
not
JBP.
a Joe Budden finder. I don't be watching this, so y'all gotta let me know what's
going on. So the Joe Budden podcast. All right, let me just catch y'all up to date. So the Joe Budden podcast last month there was a moment to where the two of the main co-hosts.
I remember this, Rory and Maul. Yeah,
they just ended up not being on the show for like a few weeks.
Okay,
right. Place what dudes call Ice and Ish.
Ice and Fish.
So shortly they Savon was on that the first week,
right,
and then the following weeks it was Ice and Ish, which are just they're all friends with Joe Budden and Maul and whatnot, but theories were coming up as far as like why Rory and Maul are not on there. It was like, it's something about the business or contracts, or it was like, we've been noticing Joe Budden and Rory been kind of getting into it a little bit and stuff like that. So nothing was confirmed, and then you start seeing Rory or Maul tweet like, I'm not gonna be on there, or like just posting like little memes and stuff. So people was like speculating. So last week, they were on there for the first time.
Right.
Since then, so I was like, all right, cool. And basically, one thing I did like about the show was the transparency. Mm-hmm. At least them attempting to be transparent. They started talking about the issues on the pod.
Right.
Start going into detail about the argument, things that were said by Joe, things that were said by Rory, things that were said by Maul, and their reasons behind, what happened. And you take it away from there. Take it away from there for me. Want to give back? All right, give back to me.
You know, it's like,
so
you know when the teacher be like, you be reading and the kid ain't paying attention.
Yeah.
Pick it up before he left off.
Popcorn reading.
Yep.
Popcorn reading. That's
So pretty much what had happened was.
This nigga.
No, but for real.
I mean, like they all should be held accountable. Like they were all wrong on some level.
Okay, so so then we'll get a little bit more detailed.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
because
So
they didn't say shit.
So Joe,
Y'all gotta enlighten me.
I'm gonna mention what was
Just say what the problem was.
What the facts
Yeah,
was.
what was the
Technically.
problem?
Joe Budden. There was a group chat that they have, right?
Like us.
And Joe Budden told Rory, "Hey, take a few episodes off."
Right.
Apparently, there have been back and forth on the actual show that we've seen, and we just think they're friends. Like that's how they go at each other, stuff like that.
I still be thinking like, yo,
Rory was
this
serious,
shit,
right? But they say like, "Hey, man, you want to fight?" It's
Bro,
like
you can see it in Rory's face, bro.
I mean, but I don't know that nigga like that, so I don't know if like these niggas is like for real or
And
not.
also,
Are y'all about to be
we gotta
Rory
put
and
Jazz
Joe
up
Budden
there.
right now? Like, come on, continue the story.
So Joe Budden in a group chat texts Rory, take a few pods off in a group chat.
Okay.
Rory said, basically was like, why?
Mm-hmm.
And then
That niggas.
he did a reaction to it, like that's an Apple feature.
Yeah, exclamation point.
He sent an exclamation point. Like, what? Like, bitch, no, you didn't just tell me to take off.
No. Joe Budden was like I sent a message and you asked why, and then I put an exclamation point on what I said. Like,
oh, so he didn't even
No
respond.
accountability.
yeah, he didn't even respond to it. He just put an exclamation point on what he said.
That
Like,
is
nigga,
slightly rude.
take a few episodes off, nigga.
Right.
Like,
Don't
Yeah.
ask me why.
So in the group chat, and then Maul, his point is, I don't think that was right. Like you should have responded, at least had that conversation.
Yeah.
So because I feel like you tripping, I'm not finna be on this pod either until we get this resolved. Let's see what the
Okay,
fuck
so
going
he's
on.
like the
Who are
middle
you?
person.
Who are
Right.
you to
He-
say take some pods
Right.
off?
So they actually link up and they have a conversation or whatever.
Yeah.
And basically they have an argument. And we already know Joe Budden's a hothead, right?
Yeah.
And Joe Budden will sometimes just
Say
let some shit
whatever.
fly off.
Right.
And basically, when I guess Maul was like, yada yada yada. Joe Budden then says, "Nigga," oh no, he said, "We have a contract to fulfill. This, that, and the third. We got to make sure we do this show, basically, right?" And Maul was like, basically, I don't give a fuck about them contracts. Like, nigga, we're friends. Like, you don't, whatever, you don't
Aw.
respond to that and the third.
What a nice person.
And I guess what made Maul mad was Joe Budden told Maul, like, nigga, this is not your business.
Man, okay, I
So
understand.
Maul was like, okay, fuck that. You tripping. I know how you is. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to do shit until this is resolved. Or whatever.
He actually had told I think he was the one that told Savon that he wasn't coming back to the pod.
Who told Savon?
Maul.
Oh, well.
So that's where that goes, right? And I'm assuming that maybe they just ended up, coming together and having a conversation.
Yeah.
And like once the smoke cleared, and it was like, all right, the tree has been shaken, and
You
now
and
we
your
can.
metaphors.
No, that's what they said. That's what they said. Like, shaking the tree.
That's what the name was.
And now we
The
can talk and be
tree
like, all right, I was
has
tripping, bro. Let's come back. And then it's kind of like, even though I feel like they had that conversation on the show, I feel like niggas still feeling some type of way. Like Maul, like it took
it
Rory was
sound
back to
like
laughing
some-
and just that third. Maul was like,
Maul was still over there.
yeah, all right, nigga.
He ain't staying.
I remember what you said to me.
He
bitch.
not gonna stay. He
But,
gonna.
but Joe had explained to Maul, like he told Maul to meet up. Like let's meet up. And
Right.
Maul was supposed to actually meet with him that day,
Uh-huh.
but he didn't.
Because
So Joe hit up Maul again, said, "Hey, let's meet up." He didn't get a response back from Maul.
he
That
did the
time,
same thing
Right.
he
and then
just
hit
did
him
to
up a
Rory.
third time. Hey, let's meet up, and Maul just never responded.
See, my thing is, I don't know if Maul is acting that way because of what he said to him about like this is not your business,
Right.
No shit. Because I remember what you just said to me.
Yeah.
Like we friends, like we live together.
I
This,
ain't
that, and the
gonna
third.
forget that.
I helped build this too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But the problem is though, when Joe told Maul, "Let's meet up" the first time,
Right.
and Maul was actually going to meet up with him, he should have did that.
Maul should have met up with him.
But I don't
Should've
know.
met with Joe.
Oh, that's why
get
you're
it.
saying all of them should have been held accountable.
But I know Joe Budden is not. He's not quick to apologize about something that
Joe Budden's a Virgo. We ain't apologizing for shit.
you're
Hey,
Virgo.
that's a lie. I'll be apologizing like a motherfucker. I'll be like, oh, I did. I'm on my bad. I
Right.
apologize to Derek.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I ain't read that nigga DM one time.
Most of the time I'm right, so I don't really have to apologize.
There it is. Here we go with this shit.
Jesus Christ.
You might be Capricorn.
He's also
so my damn mama.
She's also a female.
But Joe Budden. So Joe Budden stance is because Maul also what he took offense to was you replaced us without getting this resolved.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is kind of petty.
Which he didn't like that. So Joe Budden's aspect is, like, this is my life work. Like, I'm investing in this. I know Maul doesn't care about podcasting. Right. He's cool. He likes to get the check.
Both of them say they don't care about podcasting.
He likes to get the check. Like, he's cool. He'll do it. It's it's a bag, and he don't really care about necessarily the bag per se, but it's like it's cool. Like I'm doing it, but I'm not fully invested into like doing the podcast.
Did Joe Budden feel like he didn't have to explain himself to Rory? Because I feel like that's like the beginning of this whole problem.
I kind of feel like that's what he didn't say that, but I kind of feel that vibe. Like, but it's the thing of like I understand all sides. I think that the thing with Joe Budden is that he is not, to me, I don't think that he's not quick to check himself.
Yeah, he's very, in my opinion, he's very egocentric. Whatever I say goes. Y'all either gonna do what I say or not.
And I think because
that's my opinion.
I take my Virgo thing back then because we aren't all like that.
I don't know.
No, it's not. No.
but it was like he was like the show must go on because he was like, yo, it's multiple. It's not just us three that's working the show.
Parts,
we got Parts. We got the person. Yeah, we got Scream Man. We got other people that's working on the marketing and social media and all this other stuff that are working on this weekly, right? They need the content every week. If I don't do this, they don't get paid. This is their livelihood. Yeah. And keep it a buck. Like,
totally understandable.
If anytime something goes down with the JBP, it's going to be on Joe Budden. Like, it's Joe Budden's name that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you asked that like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why would he name it that? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I said the same thing. I think it's based off of ego. It's my shit. So
yeah,
that's true.
Because the first name of it was I named this.
Right. The explanation why they changed it was to make it easier to find it when you search it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which I understand, but at the same time, like, if I think it's part of that too, because I wouldn't be like, all right, I'm finna name. I don't like naming things after myself, and I would say the reason why is because I feel like you kind of block things off. Yeah. Immediately, you don't even give a chance.
Fuck with you, they ain't looking.
Yeah, you don't give things a chance. Right. You know what I mean? If I call something Derek Hernandez Productions, it's like off that alone, they don't even know who I am, but they see her name, they be like, "Oh man, I ain't supporting no Mexicans, man. Come on." You know what I mean? But that's how that is, though.
That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying? And you don't give your shit a chance. You know what I mean? But it's like, and they be like, "Oh, I thought you just got them Mexican. I didn't know you was black, bro. Damn." You know what I mean?
He's just leaving out all them chicks they used to fuck with. But the artists.
But it's like, that's my reasoning, and it's like, for his, it's Joe Budden. Like, he's a celebrity. I'm, nobody, right? Yeah. And I just feel like I understand with him saying, "Yo, I had to get somebody to, do this show." Right. But I also feel Maul was like, "Yo, like, we friends at the end of the day. Like, fuck this pod. We should have figured this shit out. We don't have to take 4 weeks to get this figured out."
What Joe Budden was trying to do with Maul.
I know, but we don't know. But we don't know the details. Like, if I curse you out in an argument, right? But then I say, "All right, Darius, you got to figure this pod shit out. Like, let's talk." I probably said some shit to you that I need to take accountability for.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you might not be so quick to like, all right, I'm finna link up with you, and I ain't take no accountability for it. I didn't apologize. Like, I can understand if you don't show up. You know what I'm saying?
But then in that case, I shouldn't have lied to you and said that, "Hey, I'm going to meet up with you."
That's true. But
there's two sides to the coin. Man.
Yeah.
It's cause and effect. At the same time, it starts with who wants it to be resolved. Right? If I want something to be resolved, I'm going to check myself on whatever I did. Right. Like, one thing I had this conversation with a friend yesterday. Literally, I said, if I am, and this is now, if I'm wrong about something, right? If I'm wrong about something, like, not no debate, not like debate, but like if I'm wrong about something I did or what I said to somebody, right? Even let's say it's 100% scale. If I'm 70% right, but I'm 30% wrong, I'm not going to just focus on talking about the 70% of what I did was right. I'm just gonna focus on the 30% that I did wrong. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, there's no point. If there's something that I did wrong, I just need to focus on that and correct that and take accountability for that. I don't need to flush what I did right in your face. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's checking yourself.
Darius, get the timestamp on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need this in the future.
Yeah.
That's checking yourself. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is if I did something wrong to you, this, that, and the third, I'm not finna talk about why I did it. The reason why I did it was right. If I did it, my fault. Like that's not what I was trying to do, second, third. And then once we get past that, now we can then have a conversation about what it is we need to do. But he had to focus on Joe. If Joe Budden wants to get it resolve it. Don't like, all right, we got to get to this bag. We got to get to this bad. Like, no, absolutely. I'm a human being. Let's do that. So I get Maul on that.
Right. So is Rory and Joe cool now?
Rory is like, all right, I think they were more like, all right, the shit was stupid. Let's just whatever. But I think because of that, what Joe Budden said to Maul was like, whoa. All right, I understand that we had a little situation between you and Rory, but where the fuck that come from?
Yeah.
And now it's another issue because of what you just said to me out of frustration from a different issue. Right. And that's what that is.
People will say some wild shit after being mad.
Yeah, and you can't. And I don't like the excuse of I was just mad. I ain't mean it.
I hate that excuse. No, you know what you were saying. Yeah, you are an adult.
Yeah, like we can talk about it, but don't sit there and throw that in my face now. Mm-hmm. But that's pretty much what happened for the JBP, and I just feel like, and then to add, wood to the fire, brilliant idiots, the brilliant idiots. We already know it's Joe Budden's the Magneto, and Charlemagne's the Xavier.
Yeah.
Right. So they're like cool, but like competitive. Mm-hmm. But in their competitive, it sounds like they're not cool. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. But they're cool. Yeah. They don't dislike each other. It's just they're just so competitive that they sound like they don't like each other. Right. But their cool co-stars do not like each other. Oh, like Rory and Maul do not like Andrew Schultz. And Andrew Schultz do not like fucking Rory and Maul.
They don't like Envy either.
Yeah. So Rory so Andrew Schultz.
DJ Envy is on the.
No, he's on Breakfast Club.
Okay.
They don't like his co-host.
Right. So Andrew Schultz. So the Brilliant Idiots podcast that was this week because they released the episodes on Thursdays. They started out with he didn't say anything about the Joe Budden podcast, but Charlamagne just started out with like, yo, I appreciate you, fam. Like, I just want everybody in this room to know that, like, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? And it was kind of like, it was like that. So that Andrew Schultz, being the comedian he is, was like, yo, I feel like we're talking about somebody right now. I feel like, who we're talking about? And then he was like, oh, I'm going to just say what the fuck I want to say. Like, I don't give a fuck about them. Well, he didn't say niggas, but he was like, I don't give a fuck about them. Like, oh, you talking about the Call Him Daddy podcast? Yo, Rory and Mark got to call Joe Budden Daddy.
Him Daddy.
Yeah, he was like, I want them to know that I don't like y'all, and I think it's funny. Y'all came back on the podcast because your daddy told you to.
That's crazy. Two bald head niggas going at each other.
Yeah, but like I said, Charlamagne is not like.
Charlamagne is the king of shade.
But Charlamagne wasn't really saying anything. It was more
he'd be a little petty.
A little bit though, but Andrew Schultz
was like, nah, give me this ball, I'm gonna hit him in the face with it. Wow. And I'm gonna stay after I hit him.
Wow.
I mean, which I respect. Jid a comedian and a ruthless one, so.
And I mean,
territory.
That makes sense.
They always they always threw shots at each other. And Andrew up now, so I get it.
I still gotta watch his Netflix special. It ain't good.
I ain't really. It's the shit he do on Instagram. We be like, turn your camera upside down. Let's talk.
That's the whole special.
It's basically like
he's a comedian.
Yeah.
I know nothing. None of this. Y'all like.
Yeah.
He's good, funny, and he disrespectful. That's why I like what he does.
Andrew Schultz is in Big Mouth, isn't he? I think I see his name.
I don't know.
Y'all don't be watching cartoons.
I don't think he's in.
I watch cartoons, but the only dude I know from Big Mouth is what's his name?
I don't know nobody.
Other the white comedian.
But yeah, but that's what happened on the JBP, man. But I say this though. What can we learn?
Don't y'all try to do this shit with me.
As soon as something disrespectful come in the group chat, it's being squashed.
No, but I feel like anytime something, because they're at the top of the game when it comes to like hip hop podcasts.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're a hip hop podcast, so it's like, what can we learn from that? Like
respect each other.
Definitely respect each other, but also at the same time, like. When money get involved, things change.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Let's say somebody drop a huge bag.
I wonder what y'all go act like when y'all get some money.
Let somebody drop a huge bag. Like
y'all will never know.
Hometown gonna be the first one.
I would never allow somebody to come and say, "Hey, I want to do business with the podcast. I want to drop $250,000 on this, and I'm like, I'm gonna just do this meeting by myself.
It's
like I would never do that.
Hometown and chill.
I would never do that. I would never like soft commit to any agreement without even y'all meeting the person. Like that's not like, you know, and I wouldn't want one of y'all to do that. I wouldn't want somebody to come and y'all speak on behalf of Beats and Chill and just do business and stuff like, you know what I mean?
We're
like,
not doing it by ourselves. It's the whole thing.
I mean, you did meet up with the Bricks manager.
Oh, ooh. He calling you out.
I always meet up with Bricks manager. I always meet up with him.
Discussing the event.
But the thing, bro, this wasn't over money though.
No. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that because it's now paying people's bills and livelihood. Right. It's an issue now. Joe Budden is thinking like, yo, I'm fully invested. Like I have a staff I need to pay. Right. So it's money involved, it's contracts involved, and the fact that I'm telling you, like, I'm not only am I the host, but I'm also like the person who's like founded the company that's Joe Budden Productions. Absolutely. So it's weird. It's almost like, I don't know, if it'd be one thing if like Joe Budden was like Charlemagne on the radio, but Charlemagne does it on iHeartRadio. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. And I feel like Joe Budden has to understand that when you do speak, sometimes we understand your title, but don't let that. You can't mix them.
Don't let that dictate.
Yeah, you can't mix them. You can't be the friendly founder owner and talk to me like shit. Like no. Yeah. Like we can separate these two. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or we'll respect that, but don't mix them. That's gonna be my summer dance. That's gonna be my summer dance right now. Wow. That currency little. That's gonna be my shit. That's gonna be my shit. Shout out to Currency, man.
Nigga still be jigging, dog. That shit be so funny.
Yes, sir.
I like these shoes.
But yeah, man. If you and I say this, if you in business with your friends, just
tread
always
lightly, man.
Maintain.
Don't think just because my bad.
No. You can mix friends and business, but you have to have a certain code that you guys all go by. You got to have some form of level to where everyone can be checked. If there's a person that's in that whole camp and doing business that can't be checked and that can't be held accountable without causing that person to like be off the project or fired or something like that, right? It's flawed. It's flawed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
I was just gonna say tread lightly, man. Don't think just because it's your friend that everything is cool. Mm-hmm. You gotta operate just like you operate with some coworkers that you just woke up and seen them at 8 o'clock in the morning. Say good morning to them in the morning. Kind of like go through the motions like you're at work. Yeah. And after work is done, then y'all could go back to being whatever. It's gonna be cool because you're working with your friends and shit. Yeah. But you still have to keep the ethics and the code of. Yeah. Oh, we got to do this by a specific time. You got to keep all those values intact because when those things start getting dropped to the side, you're going to start talking to them crazy. Man, nigga, why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? And the next thing you know, nigga ain't your friend no more. You're talking to him like he the op.
Right.
So,
but also allow the space for your friends to have an honest conversation with you. Oh, it shouldn't be a whole conversation of just like lying and yes man. Like allow constructive criticism and feedback and opinions to be shared. Let everyone be able to be heard. You know what I mean? That's important, man. Anybody got to say about the JBP?
I've been educated. I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah, for those who didn't know, now you know.
Now I don't have to watch it.
It's a great podcast.
But I can catch up too now because y'all told me everything.
You can. Also, if you for all of my people who out there are like, you know, streaming shows and movies.
Watch Invincible.
I'm currently watching Invincible. I'm on the last 2 episodes. I ain't gonna spoil anything, but it's a good animated series. It's on Amazon Prime.
Watch it.
What else? Just give quick shout outs. Birthday shout out. Shout out to Ramaya. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Shout out to Gats. Happy birthday. Jordan Patrick. Happy belated birthday. And Scotty. You know what I mean? The past couple weeks. You know what I mean? Also, just shout out for some artists that we recently posted. Once again, shout out to Gats. New record and video for No Limit 97. Check out on our Instagram new music that we've been putting out on beatsnchill 813. You got Black Bunny by Vinny Virgo, new album by Prince Shakur, album called The Kids Turned Out Fine.
Indio dropped a live video.
Indio, shout out to Indio. She just dropped a virtual performance video of her new latest single, Something, with Gawd. Also featuring my boy Uncle Noose. New single by Jamia, XO Jamia. Don't Fight It. Sorry if I messed your name up, sweetie. I'm sorry. But the record is fire. Shout out to J Nix In My Lifetime. And yeah, man. check out some of the latest music. We just be posting, undiscovered artists, new music every day. Jasmine getting on me. We finna update the playlist.
Staff picks
playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for tuning in every week. Thank you guys for subscribing to the podcast and commenting, liking, and hitting the bell. Thank you guys for sharing our clips on IG and retweeting on Twitter.
Oh, they be sharing the IG clip?
Yeah, man. I've
seen Stony Hoop did one.
Yeah, man. So appreciate it.
I commented on that.
Thank you guys so much for that. We really do appreciate the love. And we just want to make sure that, we help you find your new favorite artist, favorite producer. And yeah. Shout out to y'all. This is episode 46. Once again, follow us on Twitter at beatsnchill. And till next time.
Bye.
Peace.